was working about 80 hours in a new shoe store that was at an outlet mall, and I was the assistant manager of the store, but there was no store manager. So I was dealing with different people each week, coming in and acting as store manager. And I was just like, well, I mean, I know the ins and outs of the store like the back of my hand. I've been here 6 months. Why can't I become the store manager? And they basically told me like, well, you're not ready for it. Now, one of my buddies is like, dude, you're miserable. You're working 80 hours a week. You're making 35 grand. Like, come over here. My wife at that point was working 2 jobs. I was working a job and a half, just trying to make it work to rent a 600 square foot apartment in Louisville, Kentucky. And we just kind of pushed and pushed and pushed, and I told her like, this is the way, and I didn't close a loan for like the first 6 months. So I left a retail job that I was making, $3,000 a month. I didn't have a long runway here. Like, it was like, we're just gonna make work what we can. And she looked at me kind of like halfway through the 5th month there. I was like, is this really what's gonna work? And then the next day I got my first contract.